going to be a blowout. This is not going to be a close game. I'm saying that Colorado is going to win by at least 3 touchdowns. I don't think it's going to be close. I think Shador he's going to have Madden-like numbers again. I think he's going to like at least 400 yards.
Right.
3 touchdowns.
Let's go. Listen, guys, so we talked about Colorado, what they were able to do against TCU this past Saturday. Huge win. Shador Sanders has got himself in the Heisman conversation. If you say he's not, I don't know, listen, they told me don't argue with fools. So he's in the Heisman conversation. Colorado is clicking on all cylinders. They knocked off TCU. We already told you what we think they can do with the schedule they have in front of them. So Nebraska's coming up next. Matt Rhule at Nebraska, new head coach. There was also some conversation. I think Matt Rhule and staff commented on the situation with Colorado and what was going on with them changing players. But again, listen, a lot of people had a lot to say when they didn't think Colorado would be successful, right? So it was like, hey, you flipping the roster. Deion said he don't care about culture. He care about his players and them winning. People were saying, how can you not care about culture in your team? They beat TCU at TCU's crib, first weekend of the season. Nebraska's coming to Colorado, old school rivalry. I'm going to tell you right now, I got Colorado winning, but I want to hear your synopsis of it, Doug.
Oh, I echo your sentiments. We're on the same page. I have no qualms about the preparation that's going into this game. I'm pretty sure there's a picture of Matt Rhule on the wall right now in the locker room, Colorado, and all the things that he said about the team and all the things that he said about Coach Prom. And I want y'all to put some respect on his name. Start calling him Deion Sanders. Call him Coach Prom. That's annoying. If I were him, that would annoy me. And I think he's already addressed it in the media. They still be calling him Deion. Stop calling him that, bro. He is a coach, bro. He's a coach, a very good coach.
Right.
Nonetheless, this is going to be a blowout. This is not going to be a close game. I'm saying that Colorado is going to win by at least 3 touchdowns. I don't think it's going to be close. I think Shador he's going to have Madden-like numbers again. I think he's going to like at least 400 yards.
Right.
3 touchdowns. He might throw 1 interception. I'm okay with that because the week prior he showed out and didn't throw any interceptions. He's so poised. And I'm not hyping him up. I'm just telling you, I'm looking at his body of work. I'm looking at his body of work from Jackson State. Low interceptions there. I'm looking at his work here already. No interceptions. He gonna light it up. And I think he's gonna do it for his dad.
For sure. He's cool under pressure, man. I think that's what I saw the most about him. And with knowing that you're a Patriots fan, you and Deb and I talk about this stuff every day. Literally, I was telling him, like, listen, I see Tom Brady because Tom Brady's one of the guys that I always remember watching him, especially when I was younger growing up. Just the receivers were plug and play. It didn't matter who was out there. If they could run the route, he was going to get on the ball. And he didn't care. He didn't have favorites, didn't play favorites. He got the ball to everybody out there. And that's what I saw with Shador Sanders yesterday against the TCU Horned Frogs. Listen, Nebraska's defense is not better than TCU. And because they're not, they're in for a long day. I believe Colorado's defense is going to look better this week than it did last week. They got some holes they need to close. They didn't do particularly well against the run. Passing-wise, I think they were pretty fair, right? I think they did well defending the pass. They got to do better against the run, right? But again, they were playing a team that many people said they wouldn't be able to compete with in the trenches. So it's understandable the struggles that they had with the run. I don't know what the exact yardage was, but we're going to throw that up here for y'all to look at. So I think the defense will be better. I think they're going to win big. And the crazy thing about it is a week ago or so, Nebraska were 8-point favorites. Even yesterday, after the win, Nebraska was still, I want to say, a 1-point favorite against Colorado. Are you kidding me? Are the Nebraska Cornhuskers?
They don't even
4-8 last year.
They don't even have in my opinion, I don't even think they have the personnel to match up and actually compete with Colorado.
I think it's going to be a long day. You know, when you really look at it, I mean, the thing about it is simply this: Travis Hunter, right? So forget about what Shador is going to do because that's going to be out of this world. But Travis Hunter, who on Nebraska's team can stop Travis Hunter on defense, and who on Nebraska's team is going to get open against Travis Hunter on offense? I don't know. TCU is a much better team than Nebraska. I think the TCU that I believe they will be later in the season will stump a mud hole in Nebraska. No disrespect to those players or their coach. We just talking sports. We just talking about what we believe will happen. I think this could get ugly. Again, we saw what Colorado went into TCU, a hostile environment, tough place to play. First Saturday of the season. We saw what they went in there and did. So now they're going to come home to a sold-out crowd in Boulder. The weather's still good right now in Boulder. It hasn't quite broke. You know, the winters are going to be brutal there. But the temperature is going to be much cooler. You know, they're going to be really familiar. It's their stadium. The fandom is going to be like you haven't seen in Boulder since Cordell Stewart was there. For all the young bucks, look that up. Cordell Stewart, former Steelers quarterback in his days at Colorado. I think that barring him going to the NFL after this season, Shador could go down as the best quarterback in Colorado history, knowing that Cordell Stewart was the guy there not too long ago.
Man, I'm not going to talk about that, bro. Let's wait and see, man.
Let's wait and see.
As we wrap up this video, I just pray that everyone just stays healthy. Stay healthy. Stay in that training room. I'd rather prehab so I don't have to rehab. That's one of the things that we used to discuss.
That's a nugget.
Yeah. You prehab before you rehab. One of my good friends, his name is Daniel Freeman. Shout out to Dan. That's my guy. He throw the javelin. He said, "Hey, Carrick, and this is when I first transferred to UNC Charlotte. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure you guys can look me up." He was like, "Man, I know you banged up, man." But he said, "Honestly, you should be prehabbing so you don't have to rehab." And I'm like, "Damn, he right." So I stayed in the training room, and it helped. It helped. So you guys make sure you prehab so you don't have to rehab.
For sure. Listen, we ain't going to keep giving you all these nuggets for free. I can tell you that now. But Dub gave you that one. That might be the last one. Listen, as always, man, we appreciate the love. If you haven't yet, give us that CLS treatment. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll be back with more from me in the arena.